Good day, grade 10s, and welcome back to another lesson. In this lesson, we're going to be focusing on the last rock type, which is metamorphic rocks. So your lesson objective is you should be able to name and explain metamorphic rocks. Right, so let's get into it. So metamorphic rocks refers to a change in the rock due to heat and or pressure. So that means it is either being burnt or there's immense pressure that is acting upon the rock. And when we apply that heat and or pressure, we then get very distinctive looking rocks. So what does it look like? This over here is an example of a metamorphic rock. On close inspection, it looks very similar to a sedimentary rock in that it has, or it looks as though it has layers. However, these are not layers at all. These are mineral bands. Because the pressure was so immense, the various or different minerals actually band together to form these very distinctive mineral bands that we see. So how do they form? Sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks are subjected to extremely high temperatures and or pressure. So that high temperatures, especially we would find in your mantle. The pressure we would also find either where we have our plate boundaries, which we will speak about a bit later on, or the immense pressure are due to the weight of your various layers. We have physical and chemical changes that takes place. We experience folding and faulting, which causes extreme pressure. So that is referring to the movement of our plate tectonics. And then molten magma intrusions causes extreme heat and pressure. So that refers to when magma pushes up from the mantle onto the surface. And as it pushes up from the mantle onto the surface, it burns the existing rock around it, and also that weight of that magma also increases the pressure, changing the rock from either an igneous or sedimentary to a metamorphic rock. What are the characteristics of these rocks? They are brittle, meaning they easily break, and they are also streaky in appearance. So in other words, they have these mineral bands or these different streaks. Again, not to be confused with your stratum in your sedimentary rocks. Examples of your metamorphic rocks. This over here is a sandstone, which we know is a sedimentary rock. When sandstone is subjected to extreme heat and pressure, that sandstone changes into a quartzite. We know that granite is an igneous rock. However, when it is subjected to extreme heat and pressure, it changes from granite and it becomes a metamorphic rock known as gneiss. The same thing happens with shale. We know that shale is a sedimentary rock. However, when it is subjected to extreme pressure and heat, the name changes to Warnfel. And then limestone, which often is made of these organic materials, which is often seashells. When it's subjected to heat and pressure, it then changes to marble. So marble you guys are familiar with because it's something that we use in our household as well, again as kitchen countertops, or perhaps your parents have marble tables in the household. What do we use it for? We use it for flooring. So again, we use it for floors. You might have these nice marble floors in your house. The slate we use for roof tiles, and then marbles are used for statues. You can also say we use them for tables and furniture within the house.